Hey everybody, it's ALG, welcoming everyone back to Let's Play Suikoden 3, and we're gonna pretty much wrap up Hugo's Chapter 3 in this episode, and after which we'll finish up with Chris's Chapter 3, and after that we'll really get into the beef of the game. So the game will really begin after Chris's Chapter 3. Like, this is sort of like, this entire thing was sort of like the preliminary stuff that goes on, just to know the plot, but the real action happens after everybody's Chapter 3, so I'm really excited to cover this. And it's only 2 more chapters, the 4th one not being all that long, you know. But I've always said that like several times, so you guys should know. Okay, so oops. Yeah, you don't want to go out through here. It would actually be faster to go through the ruins because, well, we gotta go to Duck Village, so... Yeah, I forgot about that. Like, I just said that the dude's supposed to be found at Duck Village. So we'll just go through here and I'll edit the trip in here. Alright, so we're out on the other end and we're gonna go on ahead to Duck Village. Alright. Okay, so Duck Village, he's basically in the same spot where you found him in Duck Village, so all we gotta do is basically just I don't know, it's kind of a catch this time. You can screw this one up, and if you screw this one up right here, I think you can reset the entire list of how you found him, so it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass if you miss this one. Yeah, I mean, he was just here, and he can't even recognize the place. So this is the final time that we're meeting him before we recruit him. Yes! You've been here already. You should already know. Oh my god. Does this guy have Alzheimer's? You know what? Lie to him. You have to lie about the location, and you will actually recruit him. I'm not kidding. Watch this. You could swim to Luca in about 4 days. If you say so, dude. Weirdest recruit ever. I don't even know anymore. I think I've lost my mind. But that was just really damn strange. But that is how you recruit Hortez. Yeah. Very, very weird. However, Hortez is going to be, basically, he's going to give you magic cards, which... Not Magic the Gathering cards, but, you know, he has cards that basically cast spells, and you can hold on to them as items. However, I do not see the value in them. I just use straight up runes. However, cards, they do have their benefits for casting them, because you could just put them on anybody and turn them into like a quick and dirty mage, I would say, and just cast the spells as items. And you can also convert runes into cards, which is pretty nice. But, you know, they have their advantages. I don't really use them. So if you want to use them, you'd use Hortez for that sort of thing. Okay, it is time to finally finish Hugo's Chapter 3. Finally, we are here. It's taken like over a year, but... And then I have Chris's Chapter 3. I should be able to knock that out pretty soon. Alright, so you guys should know this cave if you've watched Jeddo's Chapter 3 already. But we are now officially more than halfway through the game. A little bit more than halfway through the game, I should say. But, you know, there's not really much to the other half except leveling up a lot and cutscenes. And some major battles, but they're not really all that challenging. Heck, you could go as far as saying that the majority of the battles in this game aren't really that challenging. Alright, so the enemies here are sort of the same. You're gonna be, You're also going to be encountering the Azotus too. So if you want to fight the Azotus using Hugo's party, then you are most welcome to go ahead and do that. However, it will be a bit harder because Hugo's party isn't as powerful as Jeto's when we basically last left off. So what I would recommend you do is obviously get the yellow scarves at Vine del Zexe before you fight this guy. I am not going to fight Azotus. I'm just going to go ahead and just end the chapter because it needs to end now. And the Azotus will always be there. You can always fight her at a later time, so it's nothing to sweat. You're not going to be seeing Hugo again until the end of Chris's Chapter 3 when we're done with that, so it doesn't even really matter. Oh, crap. Oh no, what do we do? Okay, so you could tell that he basically got teleported in the same general fashion as Jeto has. So let's see what Sena has to say this time. Yeah, same place. But if you are playing Hugo's chapter before Jeto's chapter, that's where you have to be careful what you say sometimes because, well, spoilers and, you know, you can't like really like count on everybody going through the chronological order of the Let's Play, which is sort of why I divided everybody's chapters into playlists so you can view them all separately. But whatever. Alright, so we have Chris over there in the corner. And we have Chief Sena here. Okay, so now she's the lifetime companion of Capri's son. If you've watched Jeto's chapters, I'll go ahead and say this. She'll say that she is Capri's son, which, again, doesn't make any sense, but she is the only one that is allowed to come here and be with him. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yes, please! Huh, another cutscene. Uh-oh. This is him. Capri's son, the one I loved. What? Cliffhanger! Don't you love them? Don't you love them? I guess all of you are used to me torturing you with these cliffhangers. But, you know, that was a natural cliffhanger set by the game, so you can't really be angry at me now, can you? We're just gonna go ahead and read Hugo's bio here real quick. When Hugo and his party arrive at Lake Castle, they are captured by the Zexan Knight. Caesar, a military strategist who happens to be present, assists them in escaping the castle. Just then, they hear that the Harmonian army is advancing into Chisa village. They head for the village to help fend off the attacks. By this time, Hugo is dreaming of becoming a defender of grassland just like the Flame Champion. The Chisa village chief, Sana, recognizes Hugo's wish and tells him the location of the Flame Champion. The hero is said to be waiting in the mountains north of the village. So, yeah. There's Hugo's Chapter 3 for you. And now we shall pretty much go on to doing Chris's Chapter 3. And Chris's Chapter 3 is rather interesting. It's definitely the easiest out of all the chapters, again, because, well, it's Chris's chapters. So we're basically going to do hers last, and then we can finally go on to Chapter 4, where everything happens. So this is ALG signing off, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.